You're home. Long day? I figured you have that whole I've been dealing with people all day and now I just want to collapse kind of look. Dinner's almost ready, so you've got maybe 20 minutes before it's done. Mm-hmm. What are you looking for? Your hoodie. Which one? The blue one. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's in your room. Did you check your closet or your chair, the couch? I'm sure you left it somewhere. What about the laundry basket? Oh, you already checked all of those? Well, that's strange. Maybe it grew legs and ran off? No? You didn't like that joke? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Wait, what do you mean, all of them? All? You mean every hoodie? You're missing every hoodie. Really? Every single one? Wow, that is impressive. How many hoodies do you own again? 7? I thought it was 6. Huh? Oh, what? Nothing. I didn't say anything. You're hearing things. You're still looking? Well, I mean, if they aren't here, maybe they're they're at work. You don't wear hoodies at work, right? Well, I knew that. I was just testing you. That sounded more believable in my head. Oh, where are you going? Yeah. Oh, okay. Your room? Okay, that's... yeah. Wait, no, not that room! I mean, my room! Where are you going to my room? Because maybe they're in there. That should... that... what? That would be... pretty weird, wouldn't it? Why would your hoodies be in my room? Exactly, they wouldn't. So, no reason to look. Come on, let's just go back to the kitchen. The food's pretty much done, and we should eat it before it gets cold. Then we can worry about looking for your hoodies. You can't search on an empty stomach. You need the energy after such a long day. How about I help you look somewhere else? Like the kitchen or the bathroom. Maybe the balcony. Your hoodies probably aren't yeah, well, that was another bad suggestion. You're getting closer to my room. You don't need to. Really. Everything is super messy. Like, really messy. Like, embarrassingly messy. You'll judge me. Well, I know you don't judge people. That's kind of why this is a problem. Nothing! Forget I said that. Wait! How about I make a dessert tonight? Your favorite. Chocolate cake? You know, from scratch. We can even add extra frosting. You'll forget all about the hoodies. No? What about, cookies? Brownies? Ice cream? I'll buy you that really expensive pizza you like. You're really committed to opening that door. Okay. Just don't laugh. No, actually, don't. You know what? No, please laugh. I'd rather have you laugh than think that I'm weird. Actually, maybe don't do that either. Can we pretend that, today didn't happen? No. Okay, you're the worst roommate. Okay. Maybe. Don't open it. At least until I can explain. And it's not what it looks like. Well, actually, it kind of is, but there's context. A lot of context. Please, just give me 30 seconds. Okay, so you remember a couple months ago when you let me borrow one of your hoodies because I was cold? Yeah, that one. Well, it kind of snowballed. Okay, wait, please, just let me explain before you open the door. I know this is gonna look, well, actually, you haven't seen it yet, but I know it's going to look really, really bad. It's not because I wanted to steal from you, I promise. I know that's exactly what it seems like, but it wasn't like that. You know what? I'm making this worse. I'm definitely making this worse. Okay, well, go ahead. Hi. Yeah, no, those are your hoodies. Yeah, all of them. See, they're all here, which means that none of them are missing anymore. Problem solved? No? Yeah, I didn't think that would work. I can explain, really. It's just 1 became 2, then 2 became 4, and then somehow it became 7. Okay, well, I honestly don't remember taking the last one. One day I just looked over, and then there it was. Okay, well, that sounded even worse out loud. I wasn't planning on keeping them forever. I was going to give them back. Eventually. I kept putting it off because every time I thought, okay, today's the day, you'd put on another hoodie. And then I think, well, he still has one. Until you didn't. I know. I realize how ridiculous this sounds. No, I didn't ruin them. Look, they're all folded. Well, okay, some of them are folded. The rest are in a very organized hoodie pile. Please don't look closely. You want to know why? Well, that's the embarrassing part, actually. I could have handled getting caught borrowing them, but explaining why, that's a lot harder. Yeah, maybe, maybe we don't need a reason. Like it's one of life's greatest mysteries. Kind of how like cats knock things off tables, or why. No, you're not letting me change the subject. Ugh, I figured. Okay, just. Okay, promise you won't think I'm creepy. I know you can't promise until you hear it. I mean, that's fair, but. Okay. So, like I said before, the first hoodie you let me borrow, the gray one, it was raining outside and the heater stopped working, and I was sitting on the couch shivering. Yeah, and you didn't even hesitate. You just took it off and tossed it to me. You acted like it wasn't a big deal, but it kind of was to me. It was really warm and comfortable, and it reminded me that I wasn't living alone anymore. When I moved in, I was kind of scared. New apartment, new roommate, new city. Everything was different. I kept wondering if I'd make a mistake. And then you turned out to be, well, you. You'd always check on me, ask if I've eaten, making me tea when you made your own coffee, remembering my favorite snacks, and you'd even leave the hallway light on because you knew I'd get home late. You'd save me leftovers. You never made a big deal out of any of it. You were just kind. Genuinely kind. So, after that first hoodie, whenever I wore it, it just made the apartment feel safe. Like home. I know that's cheesy, but I mean, it's true. And then one night, I had a really awful day. The kind of day where everything went wrong. Work was stressful, I got stuck in stupid traffic, and I came home feeling like I just wanted to disappear under a blanket. Then I saw your hoodie hanging on the coat rack, and I told myself, I'll just borrow it for tonight. And so I did. And it felt better. Not instantly, but enough that I stopped feeling so overwhelmed. After that, whenever I had a bad day, I'd just, borrow one. I always meant to put them back. I really did. But then another bad day would happen, or I'd be reading on the couch or watching a movie and end up falling asleep, and well... What made it worse was that I got used to the way it smelled. They smelled like you, and I know how strange that sounds. I spent weeks telling myself I would stop, and that I should stop. Like, I would say, this is the last one, and then I'd wash it, fold it, walk all the way to your bedroom, and I'd chicken out. Because if I put it back, it felt like giving up the one thing that made a really bad day easier. I couldn't help but think of you and how you made me feel better without even trying. I don't think it was really ever about the hoodie. I know how ridiculous this sounds. I just... I kept telling myself it was just because it's warm, it's comfortable, just an oversized hoodie. But every excuse I came up with somehow ended up with me thinking about you. So every time I borrowed one, it felt like I was borrowing a little piece of that kindness too. You probably noticed, but I mean, that's why I wear oversized hoodies all the time now. Yeah, well, most of them were yours. I don't actually own nearly that many myself. Maybe one. I guess you could say my wardrobe slowly became our wardrobe. Ugh, I'm really sorry. I should have just asked. I don't know why I didn't. Well, actually, I do know. I was worried you'd say no. Or that you'd think it was weird. That I liked borrowing them so much, so instead I accidentally committed what I guess was serial hoodie theft. Yeah, well, when you put it like that, it sounds like a true crime documentary. I never suspected my sweet roommate. Dun dun dun. Until all 7 hoodies disappeared. And for the record, I really think you only had 6. Finding the 7th one was kind of a surprise for both of us. Ugh, I'm never living this down, am I?